Hey everyone, and welcome. So, are you looking for a really cool topic for your next language exchange? Something a little deeper? Well, today we're going to dive into this amazing Japanese concept called Wabi Sabi. It's all about finding beauty where you'd least expect it, in the imperfect. In a lot of Western cultures, we have this obsession with perfection, right? Everything has to be symmetrical, flawless, shiny, and new. But what if that's not the only way to see beauty? In Japan, there's this incredible centuries-old idea that flips that completely on its head. It says the real beauty is in the imperfection, in the asymmetry. And that brings up this really powerful question, doesn't it? What if our flaws, the very things we try to hide, were actually the most beautiful and meaningful part of our story? I mean, really think about that for a second. Okay, so let's get into it. We all feel it, right? This constant pressure from social media, from everywhere, to be perfect, look young, be flawless. It's exhausting. Well, the Japanese philosophy of Wabi Sabi is like this gentle, quiet rebellion against all that. It's an escape hatch. So what is Wabi Sabi really? At its core, it's a way of seeing the world that's all about accepting things just as they are. It embraces the idea that nothing lasts, nothing is ever finished, and, yep, nothing is perfect. But here's the kicker. It doesn't just tolerate that reality. It finds it profoundly beautiful. And this is where it gets really interesting, especially for our modern world. Think about our obsession with anti-aging. We're constantly fighting it. Wabi Sabi just kind of whispers, hey, aging isn't deterioration. It's just change. It's not something to fight, but a natural part of a beautiful story. All right, so let's unpack this idea a bit more. Wabi Sabi isn't just one word, it's actually two concepts that beautifully blend together. Let's take a look. First, you've got wabi. Wabi is all about that rustic, simple beauty. It's the feeling of a handmade wooden spoon, not a perfectly manufactured plastic one. It's quiet, it's understated, it's rich in its simplicity. Then you have sabi. Oh, sabi is gorgeous. It's the beauty that only comes with age. You know that beautiful green patina on old bronze? Or the soft, worn feel of a favorite leather chair? That's sabi. It's the grace that time itself leaves behind. Okay, so this all sounds nice and philosophical, but how does it look in the real world? Let's make this abstract idea a little more concrete. I've got three amazing stories that really bring Wabi Sabi to life. First up, there's this incredible art form called kintsugi, which means golden joinery. So picture this, your absolute favorite ceramic mug, slips and shatters. Heartbreaking, right? Now, instead of trying to hide the cracks or just tossing it, a kintsugi artist would meticulously piece it back together using lacquer dusted with pure gold. The cracks aren't hidden, they're illuminated. The scars become the most beautiful part of the mug, a testament to its history. For our next example, let's take a trip to Kyoto and look at two famous temples. On one hand, you have the Golden Temple, and wow, it's breathtaking. It's literally covered in gold leaf. It gleams, it's perfect. But then, there's the Silver Temple. It's a quiet, weathered, wooden building. You can see the grain of the wood, the marks left by rain and wind. And for so many people, that's where the real deep beauty lies. That's a perfect example of sabi. And finally, I love this thought from a classic Japanese text. It asks, do we love the full moon alone? Think about it. A perfect full moon is amazing for sure. But the author says that to long for the moon while watching the rain, or to see it peeking through clouds, that's also deeply moving. It's the beauty of the incomplete, the beauty that makes you wonder and imagine. So this is all fantastic stuff, right? But how do you talk about it? This is where it gets really fun for your language practice. I've got some great conversation starters for you. First one, beauty in aging. Just ask your language partner, hey, do you find beauty in old things? What about people getting older? And then you can dive into, why do you think our society is so obsessed with anti-aging? You'll probably get some fascinating answers. Okay, next up, broken things. This is a great one. Ask them, in your country, if something breaks, do people usually fix it or just buy a new one? Then you can bring up kintsugi and ask, so what do you think of this idea of celebrating the scars instead of hiding them? And here's a fun one, simplicity versus luxury. You could ask, all right, be honest, would you rather stay in a brand new, perfect hotel or an old, historic inn that's full of character but maybe a little inconvenient? And that follow-up is key. Have you ever found real joy in something that wasn't perfectly convenient?
All right, let's bring this all home. I want to leave you with a final thought that connects this whole beautiful philosophy directly to you, to your journey of learning a new language.
I want you to imagine something. Your language journey, it's a kintsugi bowl. Seriously. When you start, it's a simple, plain bowl. And as you go, you're going to drop it. You're going to make mistakes. It's going to get some cracks. But here's the thing. Those mistakes, they are ugly cracks you should hide or be ashamed of. No way. They are the golden seams. Every single mistake is a line of gold, showing that you tried something new, that you were brave, that you grew. They are what make your journey uniquely, beautifully yours. So please, embrace your wonderful, imperfect journey.